At the most exclusive charity gala in New York, chandeliers glittered like stars and every table overflowed with champagne and ego. In the corner, a woman in a simple black dress quietly helped an elderly guest find her seat. She smiled kindly, unbothered by the whispering crowd around her. Then came Vanessa, the self-proclaimed queen of the event, dripping in diamonds. She sneered. Greater than, excuse me, sweetheart, this table's for donors, not staff. The woman simply nodded. Oh, I'm just waiting for my husband. Vanessa scoffed. Right, and I'm married to the Prince of Dubai. When the woman didn't move, Vanessa grabbed her arm. The dress tore slightly at the shoulder. Gasps filled the hall. Security started moving in, but then, the doors opened. A hush swept across the room as Ethan Cole, Billionaire CEO and the event's main sponsor, strode in. Cameras flashed instantly. Vanessa's smirk returned, until Ethan walked right past her, and went straight to the woman with the torn dress. He gently placed his jacket over her shoulders. Greater than, sorry I'm late, love. Did someone bother you? Vanessa froze. Love. Ethan turned, his gaze cold. Greater than, this is my wife, Dr. Amelia Cole. She built the foundation this event is for. The entire ballroom went silent. Vanessa's face drained of color as whispers spread like wildfire. Cameras caught every second, her tearing the dress, the humiliation, the truth. Amelia smiled softly, extended her hand to the same woman she'd helped earlier, and said, Greater than, kindness is the real luxury, isn't it? And that night, the simple woman everyone mocked became the most unforgettable person in the room. At a luxury Paris fashion gala, Clara, dressed in a plain linen dress, took a seat near the runway. The women beside her whispered and laughed. Greater than, probably the help, one snickered. Or someone's +1 gone wrong, another added. Then one of them, a tall, jeweled woman named Victoria, waved over a waiter. Greater than, get her something decent to do. Maybe she can pour champagne. Clara only smiled. I'm fine, thank you. Moments later, the lights dimmed. The event host stepped to the mic. Greater than, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our special guest, the investor who saved our brand. All heads turned as a spotlight hit Clara. Gasps filled the room. The host continued. Greater than, Dr. Clara Hayes, founder of the Hayes Global Fund and majority shareholder of tonight's show. Victoria's glass slipped from her hand, shattering on the marble floor. Clara stood, calm and graceful, and glanced at her. Greater than, next time, she said softly, make sure you know who you're laughing at. The cameras caught it all, and by morning, the simple woman in the linen dress was front-page news. At a Billionaire's charity gala, a woman in a plain black dress quietly entered and took a seat near the back. The socialites at her table exchanged smug looks. Greater than, must be staff, one whispered. No designer label in sight, another giggled. When dinner was served, one of them, a woman named Lydia, accidentally, spilled wine across the newcomer's dress. Greater than, oops, guess that's what happens when you don't belong here. The woman simply smiled. Moments later, the event host walked on stage. Greater than, and now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Please welcome our keynote speaker and the new majority owner of this foundation, Mrs. Aria Collins. Every head turned. The plain woman stood up, calm and composed. Lydia's face turned ghost white. Aria stepped to the microphone and said softly, Greater than, funny how people treat you when they think you're nobody. The crowd erupted in applause as Lydia slipped quietly out the back.